We've been waiting for this a very long time. The Battle of Titans, the clash of the most fearsome Rank 6 tanks. T-64A versus MBT-70. Let's compare the two and see which one is the ultimate vehicle of war thunder. Let's kick it off with a road test. Ready, steady, go! The American machine takes the lead right off the bat. The Soviet tank is hopelessly dragging behind. The MBT-70 is much faster, even in reverse. A very handy trait when you need to back into cover after a shot. Now let's test these machines' turning rate. And the American is a clear winner again. Okay, what about turret traverse speed? Aha! No surprises here as well. At this point, you probably think that it's over. Well, not really, because we move on to armor and guns. The American MBT is fast indeed, but its armor is somewhat lacking. It has a hard time stopping enemy HEATs, and the only part that is mostly impervious to damage is its fuel tank. Oh yes, in the worst-case scenario, this bloody thing just catches fire, and that's about it. If an enemy hits you with an APCR, that's GG most of the time. The Soviet vehicle, on the other hand, can survive a lot of punishment. The only obvious weak point is its lower glacis plate, and you can easily hide behind almost any type of cover, even bushes in a pinch. Obviously, the armor of the T-64A can and will be penetrated by many AP shells, but it's hard to argue that it is miles ahead of the American counterpart in terms of survivability. What about armaments? The MBT-70 carries both HEATs and APFSDSs as well as ATGMs. It's equipped with a respectable 152mm gun, and its best shell penetrates 383mm of armor. Not to mention that there is also a nice addition of a 20mm turret roof-mounted cannon. The Soviet gun has a smaller barrel, but a top shell fired from this 125mm gun still penetrates 380mm of armor. What's even more important is that it takes the Soviet tank 2 seconds less to reload, an eternity in combat time and a decisive advantage in CQC. The only disadvantage is the gun's slightly worse elevation angle. So let's sum it up. The MBT-70 has great maneuverability and is much more agile overall. But in situations where it would go up in flames for sure, the Soviet machine soldiers on while still dishing out damage. That's why, at the end of the day, we think that the winner is the T-64A. Don't agree with our analysis? Tell us what you think in the comments.